this very wet and crappy Valentine's Day. Fresh coffee just made. Yeah, here in the UK the weather is awful, as it usually is. Though it's getting a lot lighter earlier. I was up at about 6:30 this morning, and by like 7:10 it was quite light outside, which I guess is good if you work like early in the morning and need to see what you're doing outside. Then it could be quite helpful that it's light outside at 6:30. I remember when I used to do early starts. It's gone back a lot of years. When I was like 18 or 19, I think 19. I used to be work for 6 o'clock, and I'd leave the house about 5:30. And during the winter it was horrible. It was cold, it was windy, it'd be wet, sometimes snowing, and I used to ride my motorbike in all these horrible conditions to get to work, and you'd get there absolutely drenched and freezing cold. It was not nice at all. Other times, when the weather picked up, like in the summertime, it's lovely. Nice warm mornings, riding around, just taking your leisurely time on your way to work. But then, like, working indoors in the heat, nightmare. But then when the weather was crap, you was happy to be indoors. Anyways, I'm back rabbiting on now, big time. But just to say, the weather is wet and miserable here. If you're doing anything for your partners today, or for your partners, or for that special someone, then have fun. In today's video, we're going to take a little look at the weekend's football that's just been and gone. It wasn't very romantic if you're a Man United fan, let's put it that way. Another 2 points dropped. That is now 4 points in the last 2 games. Drawing with Southampton on the weekend. Drawing with, who else did we draw with recently? Burnley away. And now we've got Brighton on tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. Don't really fancy our chances. But we'll get into that in just a moment. Alright, let's get going on with Friday's game. There's no Premier League. We did have Sevilla beating Elche in La Liga. And this is a little bit connected to the Premier League because Anthony Martial, the Man United forward on loan at Sevilla, actually set up 2 goals in this game. He can't do it for United, but I have a theory on this. Now listen here, and I believe I'm correct. So Martial has come out and said that since he's moved to Sevilla, he has come out and said other teams were after him, i.e. Barcelona and Juve, but he only ever wanted to join Sevilla. I really believe that is because the pressure of playing at United, where he was expected to be one of the better players from when he joined us to when he's left, and maybe the pressure got too much for him. So in his head, why do you want to take on another club like a Juve or a Barca that want so much from him, when he could just go and take it easy at Sevilla and play at half of his actual talent and still be one of the better players there? I believe that's what's happened here. Like, he's took the easy way out. But don't matter to us, he's off the books for a little bit anyways. And pulled up trees for Sevilla. Before I go any further, guys, I don't know if anybody else went through this yesterday. I like running for a minute, and then oh, it's time for a rest now, and then go back to like the pundits talking about the match. What kind of entertainment is that? What kind of sport is that where the athletes are expected to play for 3 or 4 minutes and take a break? It was absolute bonkers, and I didn't enjoy it at all. I got to the halftime show, that was good. Maybe a bit over Americanised. I mean, here in England, with the FA Cup, you might get some little old lady coming out and singing a song at half time, or some kid playing a song, whatever. But no, we ended up with Dr. Dre, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent. They all came out of retirement for the halftime Super Bowl show. Like I said, very Americanised. But they were terrible. The halftime show wasn't so good. I was watching the the Wolves goals against Tottenham. Shocking. Absolute shocking. Christ. Anyways. Oh, that was bad to watch. Right, now let's get back into this. So it's Sevilla beat LJ 2-0. Over in Germany, we had Leipzig beat Cologne 3-1. Goals from Nkunku, Danny Olmo, and Manzi's, used to be Manzi's Angelino. I really like that Christian Nkunku. What a great young player he is. Recently linked with Arsenal, I believe. Over in France, with PSG beat Rennes 1-0. Kylian Mbappe in the 93rd minute. It's a very late goal for PSG over there in France. On Saturday, sorry guys, we had Man United 1, Southampton 1. Now I was here and I could have watched the game, but I didn't. I saw the Sancho goal on 21 minutes. Sorry, it's the coffee repeating on me. I did see the Shea Adams goal eventually, but not when it happened. Should we really be surprised that Southampton got anything against United? I don't think so. I mean, they did just beat Tottenham away 3-2. And United are just crap anyway. So I'm not too surprised that Southampton got a result there at Old Trafford. Then we had Brentford 0, Palace 0. I was disappointed in this game because on my bets I actually backed both teams to score. I think Brentford might just be relieved to have put a bit of a stop in their current bad record. They've been in a bit of bad form recently, but draw home to Palace ain't too bad. It should have been Chelsea against Arsenal, but that was postponed because Chelsea are in the Club World Cup. And we had Everton beat Leeds. Leeds are a funny one, aren't they? They can go from beating, drawing with Villa 3-all. Sorry about our breathing, bloody hell. To losing 3-0 away at Everton. And Everton can go from being beaten by Newcastle to winning at home. It's them sort of teams that's up and down at the minute. But Seamus Coleman, Michael Keane and Anthony Gordon scored the goals for Everton. And shockingly, or what perhaps it shouldn't be shocking at all really, is that Donny van de Beek played brilliant by all accounts. What is that all about? Martial, crap for United, goes away, brilliant. Donny van de Beek a pattern emerging here. Chris Smalling, crap for United last season. Not so much, I don't know about this season, but last season. Went to Roma, brilliant. The young lad Diallo at Rangers, can't get again for United on his debut, scored within like 10 minutes or so, a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, I do believe there's a pattern emerging. Then we have Watford at 0, Brighton 2. Big loss this for Watford when you think about it. Hodgson would have been looking at getting a result here in a home game against Brighton, but they lost. Neil Maupay and Adam Webster, who has been linked with Chelsea over the weekend, rather surprisingly. I think maybe one or two big teams missed a trick on Dan Burn. I mean, I watched the Newcastle Villa game yesterday. He was immense. What a bargain they've got at 12 million quid. And when you consider the money that teams like Chelsea are being rumoured to be willing to spend on Shaw's Kunde, probably United if they choose to get a new defender in the summer. Don't know if they will or not. With Maguire's form, you'll be surprised. But then you look at Dan Burn for like 12 million quid. What a bargain that looks right now. He's big, he can move, he's quite agile. And I'm starting to think that Newcastle goes as a bargain there. Next we have Norwich 0, Man City 4. It was going alright for the first half an hour. By Norwich's standards, it was goalless after half an hour, I think. And then it all went a bit pear-shaped and ended up being 4-0 to Man City. Yeah, I was right for the first half an hour because they didn't actually score till the 31st minute. Man City, it was a Sterling goal. Then Foden on 48, and then another 2 Sterling goals later on in the second half. No one should be too surprised, really, should we? That City went there and won 4-0. In the Championship, we have Huddersfield 0, Sheffield United 0. Huddersfield still unbeaten this year. Barnsley beat QPR. What the hell is that all about? This is a Barnsley team that have lost like their last 700 games, but they got a win against QPR. Birmingham shocked Luton. That was a shock because Luton were in a good form this season. Bournemouth beat Blackpool away. Fulham beat Hull City away. Middlesbrough battered Rooney's Derby, which what helped Derby's fight for survival. We finished 4-1 to Middlesbrough. Millwall beat Cardiff in what is a bit of a rivalry between their fans, I believe. Peterborough lost home to Preston, and Reading lost home to Coventry, who are again another team in good form at the minute. In La Liga, we had Real Madrid drawing with Villarreal. Real Madrid aren't in good form at the minute, it's got to be said, and they are taking on who have they got in the Champions League this week? I've seen it the other day. I can't remember, they're not in good form at all right now. Lewandowski got a second for Bayern, but it was too late. 4-2 they lost. Mönchengladbach beat Augsburg 3-2. Leverkusen beat Stuttgart 4-2. Florian Wirtz, one of their better up-and-coming German players, and Patrick Schick, those lads from who did really well in the Euros. Or in Italy on Saturday, we had Napoli Inter 1-1. Dzeko with Inter's equaliser after Lorenzo Insigne had put Napoli 1 up. Lazio beat Bologna through Ciro Immobile and Zaccagni with 2 goals. Lyon beat Nice in Ligue 1. Moussa Dembele with a goal and a Cambi. Right, this is getting silly now. I've just dropped the phone a second time on my body foot again. Lesson learned. I'm going to hold on to the phone. So on Sunday we had Liverpool beating Burnley 1-0. The goal coming through Fabinho. Newcastle beat Villa in a game I watched. Kieran Trippier with a goal. Tottenham beat Wolves. Sorry, I lie. Tottenham lost to Wolves 2-0. Jimenez and Dendoncker through 2 mistakes from Tottenham early on. And Leicester drew with West Ham 2-2. Jared Bowen put West Ham 1 up. Yuri Tielemans penalty and Ricardo Pereira put Leicester 2-1 up. Craig Dawson in the 91st minute equalised to make it 2-2. And what else happened yesterday? Let's have a look. Barcelona 2-2 away at Espanyol. 2 players for Espanyol sent off, 1 for Barcelona. Sociedad beat Granada 2-0. Betis beat Levante 4-2 away. Nabil Fekir with 2 goals. William Carvalho with 1 of them. Over in Bundesliga, Dortmund won 3-0 away Union Berlin. 2 for Marco Reus, 1 for Rafa Guerrero. In Italy, AC Milan beat Sampdoria 1-0 through Rafael Leao. And Roma, things don't get much better for Mourinho. They drew 2-2 away at Sassuolo. A game that Roma were winning 1-0, went 2-1 down in and got a late equaliser. Tammy Abraham put Roma 1 up through with a penalty, and Brian Cristante got the equaliser late on for Roma. Sassuolo on level terms at 1 point. And then in the last game we had Atalanta 1, Juve 1, Malinowski for Atalanta. I watched a bit of that game. He came on for Muriel, who wasn't happy to go off, but Malinowski got the goal. And then Danilo got the equaliser for Juve late on. Like I said, tomorrow we have Man United against Brighton. And in the Champions League we have PSG, Real Madrid. The way Real Madrid are playing at the minute, I don't see them getting anything against PSG. They're not getting beaten every week, but Real Madrid are, but they're also not winning. They're not scoring a lot of goals at all. But this is Real Madrid with experienced players, Champions League winners in there. Benzema